Hyperlapses are a sick way to level up your content. They add a dynamic feel that standard shots don't even give to your videos. Here's an example of a recent shoot I did with Call of Duty using hyperlapses. What if I told you that was all done in camera? That's right, I was able to just throw everything in my timeline and I was good to go. And don't worry, in this video, I'm not gonna gatekeep and I'm gonna tell you all my secrets on how I was able to achieve this in camera. I do need to preface that I shoot on Sony, and to do this technique, you have to use the slow and quick mode on your camera. And if you don't have the S and Q, you might be SOL. Making a time lapse the traditional way, where you just snap a photo, take a step, reline it up, snap the photo, take a step, reline it up, that is so time consuming, and honestly it demotivates me to even want to make hyperlapses in my videos, which is why doing it in camera through the video feature is so nice to have. To successfully do this effect, you're going to need a camera that has the slow and quick mode and a gimbal. Once you set your camera to slow and quick, open up the camera's menu and go to image quality and then S and Q settings. The recording frame rate will be the frame rate of the timeline that you're editing in. I always edit in 24p, so that's what we'll choose here. Then for the frame rate, I'll go with 2 frames per second, but you can also do 1 FPS. Then the recording setting is going to be 100M 422 10-bit. This will give you the highest quality image when shooting your hyperlapse. Now that this is set, we can set your camera's shutter, aperture, and ISO. I like having my shutter around 1/4. This is going to give those blurry edges that gives it that awesome look. From there, set your aperture and your ISO for exposure. It really helps to have an ND filter if you're shooting outside, since the shutter is going to make it pretty dang bright. Next, you just want to set your camera up on your gimbal and then you're good to go. Just hit record and walk, trying to keep the subject in the center of the frame. The biggest tip I have here is that when you're walking, go really slow. There's going to be a little bit of a lag on your monitor, so it'll help you monitor the shot. Not only that, but it'll give you more hyperlapse to work with, and you can always speed it up in post. You now have all the tools to make a sick hyperlapse to make an absolute banger of a next video. As always, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, leave a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Later. Just kidding, I don't want to go over there. I'm coming back. Later.